Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of February 10th. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Take what resonates, and if this reading doesn't speak to you, go check your other two signs videos out for deeper messages. Yeah. All right, so Cancer, we are at the end of this year of the snake. It literally starts the next time we meet the year of the horse. So this is the last breath of that snake. Let's see what it has to release. And so we are beginning that year of the horse with the lunar eclipse. So just get ready for that. We also, like I said last week, today we have Venus moving into Pisces, so breaking up the Aquarius stellium. We are also, moving into a water sign period after this week, so this might feel more soothing for you if it hasn't felt that for the last little bit. And know that we also have Saturn on the 13th. It's moving into Aries. A few weeks ago we had Neptune move into Aries, and that is going to be there for the next 12 years. Saturn is going to be in Aries for about the next 3. So all of this, they're outer planets, so we don't necessarily directly feel them, but collectively we are going to feel these. And so with Aries and Saturn, Saturn is the planet of karma. A lot of people attribute it to limitations and fears, but a better way to look at it is about discipline and responsibility and how can we meet that. And with Aries, literally conquering the world. So with these outer energy planets in Aries, so conquering with Saturn, or with Neptune bringing those dreams into reality, and Pluto being in Aquarius, so revolution and the deepest transformations that we can have right now. This is truly a revolutionary time that we are in. And so how is Cancer gonna meet this moment, at least this week? Yeah. And so I'm using the Tarot of the Dragons deck. So we'll see what the dragons have for Cancer. Let's see, Cancer. We have the Five of Wands reversed. Five of Wands reversed is saying, Cancer, that while we have all of this fiery energy happening, this might not be the best time to go charging into battle with others, but even just internally, you might be battling with your spirituality. People's spirituality has been under attack in a way. I'm not doing this to fearmonger. I'm saying this because I've seen people overnight, and I've talked about this overnight. They are either hardcore Christians that, oh my God, I forgot the word. I did this a few weeks ago too. But they deconstructed from their churches, or they are people who were super getting into Kundalini rising, and then all of a sudden, boom, Jesus was the only answer. So these internal conflicts of spirit. And so just remember that all spiritual paths, as long as they don't hurt anybody else, as long as they don't preach hatred to other people, as long as the spiritual path is your connection to the divine, because that's all it is meant to be, then it is honoring you and spirit. But if it's meant to fearmonger in any way, shape, or form, that is not what any higher intending spirit would want for the collective. Yeah. I don't know why. That's where you are, Cancer. Jesus. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. So, and it's reversed. This is saying that right now, and it's maybe tax season or something, but you're really in a place of wondering where the money's coming in, or if you're gonna have enough for whatever. And this is a weight that you're having, and it's, at least in this part of the world, and like from what I'm gathering, it's a lot of places where, yeah, like things are getting more expensive. People are getting laid off left and right. And so, yeah, this is just a weight of the moment. But you've also got the Page of Pentacles. And so what you might be pondering is just a new way to engage with maybe your finances, maybe your body. Because, yeah, like just sometimes, and I was telling some other sign earlier that as, you know, as we change and get older, our bodies need different things. Like, you know, me at the end of my 30s, looking back at the shit I was getting away with at the beginning of my 30s, was like, yeah, I can't do that shit anymore. And so if it's that for you, Cancer, then yeah, just know that, yeah, like you just are looking, you are maybe starting a different way that you engage your body. Like for me, yeah, I did a lot of yoga, and I can still flow in yoga, but I went to this class and I did a lot of sculpting, and it's come up in another, like, I think it was like CrossFit or something. It's like whenever I'm like training with weights, because I do so much flexibility, I'm not doing enough like actually locking in those joints and stuff. And it's just a new way of moving. And it's not bad. It just means that, yeah, like you have to train a new skill. And it could be, yeah, like, so it might be if you want a different skill set, like if you need to train a different skill for your work, or if there's a new thing you want to learn, if there's maybe a different side hustle you want to chase. It's just saying that you might be starting not from scratch, but yeah, you're on a new learning curve. Because Two of Pentacles, the overall thing is this juggling of your finances as well. So that could be the struggle of the first card, this very fiery card that came out, is just maybe like you might not align with the place that you work anymore, or the business. Like if you used to be fed by your job and what you did and what it committed to, and you've just lost that fire there, it's just saying like maybe there's a new path for you. Yeah, well, that's what the dragons have for you, Cancer. It's a bit heavy, but because I do want to get back tangibly into our bodies, because Aquarius was a little bit more abstract, I'm going to use the Enchanted map deck, because these cards are blunt. They have nothing to hide. So what do they have for you this week, and how you can integrate this? So you have Spark reversed. And so this card is saying that there's something that you want. There's a joy. There is like a desire that might be hidden and buried in there. And the conflict in you that you're having this week is honoring your desires. So Cancer, if there is something that you really want to bring into the world right now, especially with Neptune and Aries, there's never been a better time to say, hey, I am choosing to start to go after this dream that I've had since I was, you know, however old, or, you know, birthed into this dream that I have. So Cancer, if you want something in this world, only you can bring it to yourself, is what this card is saying. Yeah, that's what I have for you, Cancer. I do hope that you find the clarity of what it is that your heart truly desires right now, this week at least. And I'll see you next time. Bye.